It's the second day of the qualifying stages at the Monsoon Cup, and already things are hotting up. Yesterday, the current Tour leader, Mathieu Richard, felt the first hint of pressure from those below him. He needed a strong start coming into the Monsoon Cup, but an early defeat to Ian Williams and then later to Bjorn Hansen meant that Richard needed to come in fighting today.
We did a bad start yesterday, but it's only 2 matches and it's still a long way to go until the quarterfinals, so we have to be better today, that's sure.
While Richard struggled, Williams shined, winning all 3 of his races, a performance he hopes to maintain today.
Well, obviously going 3-0 on the first day is a great start. It's early days, but it's nice to start building some momentum.
So, with the Sharks circling, the pressure is on, as the skippers set out for all the wins they can get.
Anything is still available to happen, but by the end of today I would have thought you'll start to see some trends emerge.
The main story of the day came from Mathieu Richard. He lost his first 2 races, the first to Francesco Bruni and the second to Ben Ainsley, and everyone was wondering if he would pull through by the end of the day.
It's look in the mirror time for Mathieu Richard here.
Luckily, he managed to up his game, getting a penalty on Peter Gilmore. Richard went on to win 2 more of his following races, turning a worrying performance so far into a steady comeback. Radic showed himself to be the dark horse of the competition, not only beating the current Tour leader, but also winning his race against the current world champion, Adam Minoprio. We join Andy Green at the pre-start.
With 1 minute to go, Radic and Minoprio side by side coming towards the starting line. They're plugging into the tide, and Radic, actually not a bad call from Radic to lead in, because he's now in a position where he can luff Minoprio and potentially pop Minoprio out at this committee boat end. In fact, I think Minoprio, they're sailing closer and closer towards the race committee boat now, and I think Minoprio might be in real trouble here. Here, Radic goes for the luff. So Radic luffs Minoprio. They pull their spinnakers down to try and reduce the drag on the boat. Minoprio in big trouble, big trouble. Right hand shift, 20 seconds to go to the start. Minoprio
Can Radic hold Minoprio in, Andy?
Yes, he can. Minoprio in really bad shape here. Great tactics from Radic. I was completely wrong in the pre-start analysis.
Just sitting here.
Because Radic has just done a fantastic job. There's the gun, and I think Minoprio is going to get stuck out here completely. Oh, I think Minoprio may even get a penalty here. Minoprio, I think, might get a penalty. Oh no!
Have to keep clear!
There may be a penalty. Oh! Minoprio cops a penalty, and it may well be red. I could easily see them giving a red here, because Minoprio is now ahead of Radic. There we go. There's the red. Minoprio just did. That's all he could do, really.
Explain it, Andy, though, that's seen as a professional foul. In other words, he copped the penalty so he could benefit.
Well, so basically what happened is that Minoprio was locked out of the committee boat. He's put his jib up and he just forced his way around Radic, and as a result he wasn't allowed to do it. He copped a penalty, and the umpire said, you've gained too much of an advantage, you've got to do a penalty immediately. So we'll see Minoprio do a penalty immediately, and if Minoprio doesn't lose enough distance, then they may even give Minoprio another penalty. Well, the bad news for Minoprio, that is not the way he wanted to start this day 2 of the Monsoon Cup at all.
So we look at the overall ladder then, this after 10 of 17 flights at Monsoon Cup 2010, and Ian Williams has 6 wins and 1 loss, but note the asterisk. And then on 5 wins, 1 loss, Ben Ainsley. 5-2 we have Torvar Mirsky and Jesper Radic. 4-2 it's Francesco Bruni, and Peter Gilmore locked on 3-3. Notice he also has the asterisk. So those 2 are Williams and Gilmore will be in the protest room tonight. On 3-3, it's Bjorn Hansen. 3-5, Matthew Richard. Adam Minoprio 2-4, Keith Swinton 2-4, Phil Robertson 2-5, and Jeremy Koo still to get off the mark.